Good morning. Good morning. It's Jodie Fitzgerald here with your Friday episode of A Dog's View. And I am so happy for the so many people who have been watching my videos because I want to help you understand your dog's view, what life is like for your dog, and how to help you help your dog have a successful life and stay in your home with you. I am a licensed family dog mediator, and I'm very dedicated to helping dogs be dogs. And when they're dogs and we can give them a good life, they can be so much happier in our homes and be a good dog, be the good dog we want. So today I really wanted to focus again on play. I've been talking about play a lot. I've made some really good play videos on my YouTube because I really understand and I've seen over the many years now, many years, how much play can make a difference for an animal. Just as us growing up, and even as we're older, we have things that we like to do. We have activities, we have enrichment. There's essential enrichment things that we do. And dogs need this too. We need to think more than think past just taking them for a walk around the block and feeding them. And they need to, or just giving them a big yard to run. Sometimes often many dogs like when you're interacting with them, and play and learning through play is a really fun way to do that. So um, I just wanted to list some of the very big benefits of play for dogs. Dogs, when your dog gets to play and you spend the time with them, um, being near them and engaging with them in play, you can increase your connection with them, your bond with them. You can learn their body language. They even get to practice things like boundaries. And dogs also, when they're playing, get the opportunity, if we give them the room and the space to make choices, to make decisions, and do their own thing at their own speed, rate, however they want to do things, it can really increase their confidence, and it increases your connection because you're with them with it, and if you get into it with them and enjoy it with them, it really increases your bond. I mean, if you're the one taking your dog to go do fun stuff, the dog's definitely going to feel more connected with you because you're making your dog more happy. Play can also be done. There's a wide variety of activities that I would consider to be play for dogs. You can do there's like toys, um, using stuffies. We've had dogs that had a favorite stuffy and would play and wrestle with that one all the time. It's actually called the Carl Hack, and it doesn't have to be a dog toy, a dog shaped toy. It can be any toy. If it becomes a favorite toy, it's amazing. A dog, sometimes it's a soother for the dog. They might have a toy that they play with and then they lay with, and it's so good for the dog to have these opportunities and to let us appreciate them for the dog, how very important it is to them to have these opportunities. And like I said, there's a lot of bonding to it. Um, when it comes to adding more play and enrichment, enrichment is very essential. And love thinking about looking at the genetics, looking at the needs of the dogs. Does the dog like to sniff? Does a dog like to? It all depends on the breeds. There's a wide variety. We get mixes that have a little bit of different kinds of breeds where they like to herd things. So maybe working with all the toys, and having them, spreading out the toys and putting them back in the box, or pushing all the toys together, or playing even simple games like playing hide and seek. There's all sorts of enrichment for dogs. And of course, there's also games like puzzles, and search games that are very good for them too. When they have to think, when they're using their brain, it's really good for them. It can tire them out. It's mental stimulation, and when they succeed, because I think when the one big thing to think about when a dog is playing, and when you're playing with a dog or letting a dog play, it's really important to let them win. They need to win. They need to succeed. It'll increase their confidence. It'll make them feel good. It's like when you were in school and you got that gold star. It just makes you feel so good to do good. And even if it's just practicing recall or bringing a toy back, not every dog is a retriever, so not every dog is going to run back to you with a toy. But even just catching the toy, getting the toy, and when you like, yeah, good dog, and you got that, it just increases their confidence because our dogs are living in a world where they have so much expectations on them and they don't get those opportunities. They're expected to just be good. And a lot of times, and that good just means to stay out of the way and come nicely when called and never pull on a leash and never run when you don't want them to. It's a very confined and controlled world for these dogs who are actually very captive in our lives. So giving them these opportunities to the freedom to make their choices, the freedom to play with the toys, the ability and the time to think, to problem solve. I love games of search, of course. I've been, kind of a fan of search because they just love using their noses. Um, it's so beneficial. You can, with play, gives you the opportunity to practice and learn your dog's body language, and that's really really important. You can learn the motions of play. You can learn when they've kind of had enough, or you get to recognize if they're a little bit nervous about something new. It's always nice to try and give them a little, opportunities to be introduced to novel items and toys. Different toys can offer that. Different big stuffed animals can give them that opportunity, and so helping them to not be afraid and to step through those get into more curiosity instead of fear can be huge difference for dogs. And you can do it in baby steps. You don't have to force them to play with something. It's very interesting how a dog can be exposed to something once, and then the next time they're more willing to go and check it out a little more. So, making good experiences and making it super fun, it can increase their lifespan to give them happier moments and more fun in life. It really, one of the big things I think is very important is carrying out their genetic needs as you're growing. Because when we were children, we had all sorts of toys and we played games. We played hide and seeks. We played, I don't know, cops and robbers, whatever. We played different games, and you got a little danger and fun in the game. And sometimes dogs need that too. They like that, and they we can give them the opportunities to do these things with them and have fun with them. And it can make such a huge difference in their lives. I was trying to see what else I got here. And one of the best things that can really help is you can have things like decreased unwanted behaviors. When you spend more time playing and having fun with your dog and having fun learning, you get decreased anxiety, decreased chewing, decreased barking, decreased. You can help work on jumping, even, making it all fun and play can change everything in life for your dog. If you want to have a good life and a happier dog, well-adjusted dog, learn how to give them the good life. They deserve the good life. You can have a good dog when you give them a good life. And I really believe this. I've been witnessing some great things with dogs lately. So please check out I have some other video. Great one I put up yesterday. I will put it in the comments here in the link right up, that I put together a video of a whole bunch of the dogs that I've been working with. And it's just been amazing how much they've changed. So I really, really think that taking the time to learn how to play with your dog and what your dog likes, it's all different depending on the breed, and the genetics, and the dog and what they've gone through. Sometimes it takes a while if they've got like certain traumas, or maybe they came from a breeder or a bad breeder home. Maybe they were neglected. I mean, I have three of them that totally came from bad beginnings. And sometimes it takes time to help them and get them into it, but it can sure be fun and amazing and life changing when you start playing and adding some play and enrichment, essential enrichment and fun into their lives. So I've got, you know, Christmas is coming up, and I really would like to see. I'm worried about Christmas because I know a lot of dogs. There's a lot of problems at Christmas. Houses get crammed with food, food, trees, and presents and people, and there's a lot going on. And this is often when there's dog bites and there's dog problems. So, and then of course after Christmas is when the dogs end up getting, because they've had to deal with this. Um, Dogs end up getting given up quite often after Christmas, because sometimes at Christmas is just overwhelming for them. And I really want to help with that and see, you know, if you plan, we can prevent that. So I put in the link, to check out my Christmas offer that I have. And I would absolutely love anybody who is concerned. You know, I don't know how much you've thought about Christmas coming up, but it would be very worth it to be planning on what you can do to make your dog safe and have a good Christmas with your family. Not every dog does great in that situation at Christmas time with all the activity that's going on. I'm going to also put in here my link to, you know, just give me a just book a call and let me help you see what I can offer to help you have a better life with your dog. And if you really want to have a happier, well-adjusted, good dog, then learn how to give them the good life, because that's what they need and that's what they're waiting for. Your dog is waiting. Please share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope to have a great day and a great dog day, and give your dog some love. They're so amazing. I could not imagine life without dogs. They just help us through everything. So have a great day.